morning, Sir Garcia. I'm Danielle David from Group 5 and I'm going to talk about the tropical cyclone structure. First, what is tropical cyclone? Tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating storm characterized by a low-pressure center, strong wind, and a spiral arrangement of thunderstorms that produce heavy rains. Tropical cyclone originated over ocean areas and coastal regions. Next are the cyclones. Cyclones are the cyclic rotations that forms like this. This is the top view of the cyclone. It could be clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Clockwise is from southern hemisphere. The trade of the wind is from the left to the right. It is also the top view of the cyclone. Anti-clockwise is from the northern hemisphere. The trade of the wind is from the right because of the Coriolis effect, defined as how a moving object seems to veer towards the left and right hemisphere. Coriolis force. A force is generated and acts perpendicular to the direction motion of the axis rotation.
So now, let us study the structure of the tropical cyclone. Let's take a closer look to see what's really going on inside that master storm. The hole at the center of the clouds, called the eye, typically ranges from about 20 to 40 miles across. Here conditions are actually pretty calm, with sinking warming air which keep clouds and rain from forming. In stark contrast, the right along the outer edge of the eye is the ring of thunderstorms called the eye wall, and it's here that you'll find the most intense wind driven by the dramatic changes in pressure spiraling counterclockwise around the eye.
We are in the eye wall of Dennis.
And connecting to the eye wall are the spiral rain bands that can extend for hundreds of miles from the storm center. Oftentimes, these bands are associated with heavy rains and have been known that produce tornadoes as they have moved ashore. Formations of tropical cyclone. There are three basic stages in the life of tropical cyclone. Its origin or source, the mature stage, and the dissipation stage, where it dies out. These occur in a continuous process, not as separate or distinct stages. Each stages may occur more than once. During the life cycle is the strength of cyclone rises and falls. It may reach land, weaken, and go back out to sea where it strengthens once more. So, when you look at the movement of the cycle, at the center of every cyclone or hurricane, you will find the area of the low pressure, which attracts the cool air. Since we know that air moves from the high pressure area to low pressure area, that means the outer area of the cyclone consists of cool air coming from high pressure area, which surrounds the low pressure area. Low pressure region is a warm region where the air is warm, which expands and rises. The cool air from the high-pressure zone rushes in to fill the void left by the rising band air. This air warms and becomes moist as well, allowing it to rise. Then more cool air rushes in to fill the void. The warm moist air cools as it rises higher into the atmosphere because temperature drops, increasing altitude that results how clouds are formed. Now, this process continues again and again. The force created by the Earth rotation on a tilted axis, the Coriolis effect, causes rising currents of air to spiral around the center of the tropical cyclone. The eye wall, where the wind is strongest, behaves like a wheeling cylinder. Cyclone rotates clockwise in southern hemisphere. Anti-clockwise is from the northern hemisphere. The lowest air pressure in a tropical cyclone is always found at the center. This typically 950 millibars or less. The average air pressure at the Earth's surface is about 1010 millibars. Tropical cyclones have significantly lower air pressure than the air that surrounds them. The bigger the pressure difference, the stronger the wind force. One of the lowest air pressure ever recorded was about 877 millibars, the Typhoon Ida, which hits the Philippines in 1958 while winds reached 300 kilometers per hour. Once formed, the cycle movement or track follows a pathway away from its source driven by global wind circulation as warm ocean waters feeded it and moisture. The cyclone continues to enlarge.